Hello, hello, dear viewers, friends, and all of that. Welcome back to ARK Survival Ascended. This is TBT here, and today, as promised, it is time for a compilation of caves. Now, there are actually 5 of them left that I have to do. Wow, oh, here, Charlie wants to come up, so hold on a second. So we'll continue with that sentence in a minute. If you find yourself enjoying this video, go ahead, do me a solid, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, please the algorithm gods, and spread this video around the platform. It really does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very, very much for that. Yeah, let's get right down to it. So there are 5 caves left, including this one, the dreaded swamp cave. And I'm gonna be real with you. Doing them all... Oh, okay, well, he's dead. Doing them all does not necessarily please me. I'm gonna do it. But rather than, like... this is meant to be a compilation. And because there are 5 caves left, that is the truest sense of what you'll be getting here with this footage today. Because I do not want to have a massive video of multiple things. Okay, we're just gonna kill all of these guys. Oh my god, these bugs can go eat it. Yes, this cave is known for its bugs, but like that's literally what it is, what it's known for specifically. But would you die already? Holy crap! Thank you. Good lord. Yeah, this cave in particular is known for its bugs, and basically the way this is going to work is as follows. I'm going to give an overview of the cave when we get there. I'll be already inside each time. And, oh, this was a stupid idea. Because I'm still poisoned. And I will be poisoned for a while yet. Well, my guy will. I will. If the saber-tooth ain't gonna cut it, I did bring an even stronger tame to help, but I brought the saber specifically to deal with some of the more annoying areas of the game, of this cave, that are a little tight. But I think I'm gonna put the kitty away, and we're gonna jump out, and we're gonna bring out Lady Gustave. But yeah, as I was saying, the way this is gonna work, I'm gonna give a quick overview of each cave. Excuse you, should you not? Excuse you! God's sake, get up here. Oh my god. Well, we're gonna give... whoa! Yeah, we're gonna give a quick overview of each cave. And then from there, we're going to... Yeah, we're gonna throw out Lady Gustave, throw out the Old Faithful. And as you can see, the colors are working properly once again. Okay, this might not have been my best decision here. Oh, it'll work! It'll work, but what in the world? This is... Okay, I spoke too soon. No, it will not. I might be huge, but I murder everything. Yeah, this creature is definitely a little bit too big to really reliably do this cave. I'm gonna have to swap out in some places, I think. But, yeah. Yeah, like I said, way it's gonna work is we're gonna do some clips. We're not gonna do the whole thing like we did with the other 2. Gonna be some brief moments like this. Funny stuff, weird stuff that happens, and of course me picking up the artifact is what I want to focus on. So stuff like this, where I get stuck trying to figure out my way in here, is going to be part of that process. Man, I really should have gotten a grenade. No. Really? Alrighty, we're back, and I'm stuck in a wall. Okay. Oh, here we go. I am no longer stuck in a wall. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna lure all those nasties to me. Take care of that arthropleura, and I think this is exactly what I'm talking about right here. Because we have this spot... Okay, I can't hit this guy to save my life. Alrighty, and forget that. Okay. So because we've hit this roadblock here, boom. Swap to the cat. And this is the kind of stuff I do want to show, is like moving through... Jesus, the level of craziness in here. Yep. By the way, I'm choosing to do this cave first for a reason, because it's probably going to be the biggest challenge that I have to deal with. Go away! Oh my god, stupid Megan Mira. Thankfully, they are a one-shot. Alright. Die already. This is why Saber needs a secondary attack that allows it to hit up. Go away, you stupid dragonfly. Alrighty. And with that, I will bring us back when we found the artifact. Welcome to the Swamp Cave, where it's bugs, 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 and more bugs. You don't like that? Tough luck, kiddo. Alright, and if I'm correct, if you listen up ahead, you'll hear it and you'll see it flashing right there. That's our target. There it is, right there. I'm probably not going to bother with getting out of these, by the way. This is just about getting in, showing, like going through my prize. I wish I could show more, like I would do a proper guide for this cave, for these caves in general, but I just don't have the willpower to do them all individually. And that's really what you need if you want to do a guide for them. I mean, my tips for this cave, the Swamp Cave, bring scuba gear, as I have right now, or you will take damage from the poison. That, or you bring, what's it called, a gas mask. But a gas mask is a real pain in the ass to make. It requires, like, very specialized resources, so I recommend just bring scuba gear. It'll do just fine, but you will need a full set. Ghillie also helps. Oh, hold on.
An unforgettable sight. The extremely rare Titanosaurus vagacastrum. Essentially a walking mountain, it is an absolutely enormous sauropod, which has developed armored plates of bone protrusions all over its body. Between these plates and its unparalleled size, Titanosaurus is extremely difficult to put down. In addition, Titanosaurus seems outright immune to any sort of narcotic effects. They often inadvertently crush nearby creatures underfoot with every step they take. While most sauropods ignore non-hostile creatures, Titanosaurs take issue with creatures invading its personal space. This is probably because they aggressively feed off any and all plants they can find. Titanosaurus eats constantly, which certainly helps recover health quickly, even after fighting off numerous carnivores, such as Giganotosaurus. If ever a creature were too big, it would be Titanosaurus. You'll hardly see a Titanosaurus with just a saddle and a rider. Its immense size can effectively carry a fortress, defensive emplacements, along with a small zoo. Although the Titanosaur can be domesticated, it's believed the process causes the creature to slowly starve to death from its subsequent refusal to eat.
Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so unless you enable raid dino feeding, any Titanosaurs you tame will die, if you didn't know that. But yeah, there you go. That's my advice for the Swamp Cave, is bring that. I also recommend something I'm not doing here, which is bring Megatherium. Like, just bring Megatherium. You will not regret doing so. Ooh, these are cool. By the way, the Swamp Cave does have very good drops. I want to say that right now, and I know that because I got this. I got these. This right here in particular. Ooh. Very, very nice. Oh. But, yeah, that's my whole spiel on the Swamp Cave. Bring scuba gear and or the gas mask. You can bring a Megatherium, but it's not required. The frog is also okay, but the frog really doesn't have enough health to get you through the entire cave, but it will definitely get you a lot of cementing paste through from feeding on the Titanomira and the dragonflies. Meganira. But Titanomyrna, I think it is. Yeah, Titanomyrna and Meganira will give this guy a lot of... Oh, dear. Alrighty, that right there is indeed going to be the Swamp Cave, and now you can see the entrance is right here. One thing I do want to point out, entrance is a little hard to find sometimes. As you can see, very small little hole, but yeah, you'll find it right here on the map. Right at the bottom of that hexagon, that little yellow hex there, that's where the Swamp Cave entrance is. I shouldn't talk with my mouth full, so let's pull this up. See here, we go to waypoints. Swamp Cave is right here at these coordinates. And with that being said, on to the next. By the way, in between each of these, I am going to return to base, or RTB, as military people might prefer to say. I will RTB, or am RTB, between each and every exploration to drop off my stuff. Also, we got some acros right here. We got some wild acro. That's pretty cool. Excuse me. I really don't appreciate having a tree dropped on me, ma'am. That's one. There's another one, too. I don't know where it went, though. Ah, well. Oh, look at that little gorge right there, that little valley. It looks like such a great place for a large predator to lair up, to shack up for the night. They just, like, Alright. But, yeah, we're going to head on over to the like, I'm going to cut away, and I'll bring us back when we've reached the next cave. Alrighty, we are back, everybody, and, we're gonna try and tackle the colder environs of ARK next with the, what is called the Northwest Cave. I always thought of it as more of the Ice Cave, even though there is a cave called the Snow Cave. I think this is the true Snow Cave, for a variety of reasons that we'll get into. Oh, I gotta say, this is very beautiful in here. Beautiful, but not altogether. Oh. Well, you do get crystals, so that's kind of good, I guess. We don't need all of this, though, so we can get rid of it. As you can see, I am wearing fur armor. By the way, the coordinates for this cave are a little deceiving. Let's come back out here for a second. I should have taken care of this from the start. But you'll notice a dead tree and a stump here. You'll see this kind of overhang here. That's what you're looking for. But the actual entrance to this cave is right by the ocean. Even though the coordinates that I found for the cave place it at 1900, like, you'll see, they place it, according to my map, very far up that mountain. And it is on this mountain, it's just not here. I think what the coordinates actually refer to is the middle of the cave, really. Now, for this, because I'm not really... This is one of those caves where I don't want to mess around, because there are pitfall traps, there's this, that, and the other thing. You know, 10 million different ways things can happen and go wrong. And I'm already hearing some unwelcome noise over there. Now, normally, sometimes... Okay, before we cut away, I just wanted to throw this out there. Oh, yep, already we got some company. And I brought a guest. See what I mean? See what I mean, though? Like, you can't ride much in here. You can ride a little bit, though, and a little bit is what we need. Like, I should be able to ride this guy no problem at all, depending on what part of the cavern I'm in. Now, the strat here, from what I understand, is to hug right, but we're going to bring these guys out to where I can deal with them appropriately. Thankfully, these are more manageable in their levels. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to find a higher spot to dismount properly. I do recommend you keep your tame on passive, because again, there are pitfalls that will insta-kill you. I believe they insta-kill your dinos too. Okay, now the general consensus that I've heard was I want to hug right, so that is what we will do. Okay, I'm gonna put you away. By the way, a little quick thing before we cut away again. Unfortunately, as I have realized that I had 5 caves to do, I now have 4, and hopefully after this we'll have 3. It's very... Oh, I already hear it. Maybe we'll be done quickly. Uh-oh. I actually hear the noise coming from that way, though. But I know there's a bat around. Oh, one thing I can't stress enough when you're doing this: grapples. Grapples. You need them. Like for this cave in particular, it's basically a must. Although I've made a little mistake here. Oh, come on. I'm going to cut away, and I will bring us back when we've found it. Like, I can see it right there in the next room, so... Alrighty, that actually didn't take that long. Basically, what I had to do was very carefully get rid of the grapple, and then fire another one to get to the right spot. And it was kind of a mess there. Yeah, like I was saying, grapples. You need them. If you don't have them, you're gonna have a problem. And this artifact, by the way, used to have it in ARK Survival Ascended. It had a tendency to not spawn properly, and it got to be a real pain in the ass if you uh-oh. I think we have company here. Somebody just fired webs. Oh. Wait, are they dead? Yeah, they are. What happened there? Did they spawn through the wall? Wow, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I think since this one's going to be a real short one, where I'm not drop hunting on this. Forget that. Yeah, there you go. That's how you do it. You just got to be careful. You just got to rapid fire that. Press C, rapid fire again immediately. If you fall past a certain point, you take 5,000 damage and die instantly. I don't know if that fully holds true for tames. I would bet that it does insta-kill them as well, even if they have more than 5k health, but I'm not sure. Someone can feel free to correct me on that. But I don't think it matters because you'd have a hell of a time getting them out of there before they died. So... But yeah, this cave, I like this one. This is one of the ones that I don't have much to complain about. And the reason for that is that this is what I think, it's so different from all the other ones. And instead of focusing on throwing waves of enemies at you, there are rooms that have a few of them, but normally the challenge with this cave is just not getting lost. It's not falling into these pitfall traps, which is exactly what I have done, by the way. I'm hearing things fall to their deaths trying to get to me. So I may have spoken too soon about not cutting away, because, as I said, one of the challenges is not getting lost in here. And that is precisely what I think I've done. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back. I'm gonna try to figure this out. Now, I love the look of this cave aesthetically here in ARK Survival. Oh, I almost did it. I almost did it. Almost did it. Yeah, easy to take the wrong path and end up in a world of hurt. Getting the artifact in this place is easy. Getting out is the hard part. Like, there's narrow passageways that are designed to confuse you. Like, this, to me, while it's definitely not the sexiest looking cave, it has its own charm. This is the kind of claustrophobic feeling that I wanted. And I don't mind some of the bigger ones, but again, when those focus on just throwing waves of enemies at you, it's not fun. Okay. I have no idea where the hell I am. Alright. So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna cut away, and I'll bring us back when I have absconded out of this place. Actually, where am I on the map? Okay, I'm close. Alright, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Alrighty, here we are. Found my way out. But again, that's the kind of environment I like, and I like the way it looks, especially in ARK Survival Ascended, where it's like more icy and crystalline. Oh wow, look at this beautiful powdery snow. Love the way this game is. I said it before, I will sing praises about this game looking as good as it does. till the cows come home. I gotta tell you, it's great. Alrighty, and as before, I'm going to RTB and on to the next. Alright, peeps, welcome to Carno Island. I basically made a quick pit stop at base. We're donning the fur armor again, although I don't know that I'll need it. It might be too hotboard in here, actually, but it doesn't really matter. What I do know is that we're going to put French Toast to use, and now that I have a saddle for her, it should work a lot better. What I know for sure is that this is what is called the Northeast Cave. It's not a snow cave, to my knowledge, although it can get cold in here, I think. Oh, wow, it's kind of hard to see. Ooh, that's disconcerting. Alright, we're gonna do ye olde torch here. We're just gonna go ahead and equip that. Put that on my creature's saddle, I think. Wait, can we do that? Can we make that a thing, please? Okay, now we can see a little bit better. Oh, am I gonna have to do what I think I'm gonna have to do? Okay, might have to do the old get off and cryopod trick. Yup. This cave is not one I'm super familiar with, but oh no, nope. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Unfortunately. Boop. And I'm still stuck. God, you gotta. Yeah, I see. I'm kind of clipping through the wall there because I just now. There we go. Alright, see, this is the type of atmosphere that I actually like, but I will openly admit, oh man. Okay, I'm taking my torch back because I need to be able to see. Yeah, give me that. Okay, we made it around that. Okay. Now, as to how this is going to work, I gotta tell you, I don't know. Like, this is not a cave I'm super familiar with. Like I said, are you kidding me? I'm stuck again? Oh my god, really? Oh, that's annoying. That is very irksome. And I sense it's going to be a theme. I think there are more open areas here to this. Oh yeah, I see it up ahead. We've got an open space, but where there is an open space in an ARK cave, there is usually trouble. Or not. I'm not complaining. So basically, if you came in here with no light source, which I won't have forever, by the way, or what I could have done is I could have brought a flashlight attachment for my gun. You'd be operating based on only, like, let's put this away. Can I put my torch away, please? Really? Okay, I can actually see okay in here, so I don't need it in here, but... I will also say that while some of the caves do have the good, like, a cool aesthetic, a lot of them have an issue where I can't really... Like, the camera doesn't really work as well as you'd like it to. Alright, so this is the part where I'm gonna cut away and probably bring us back when I have found the... Do I have to go underwater? I might have to go underwater, and that makes me mad. Oh, yeah. Yup. That looks like what we need to do. Alright, I figured I'd bring us back here for this, because this is important to cover. The thing of this cave is it's got this wide open area, and you kind of supposed to navigate your way down and around. If you played Aberration, you kind of know, right? You kind of understand. It's one of those more windy paths, but... Man, why do I do no damage to these scorpions? You can see right down there is our target. However, we can't just jump down there because obviously it will take a little bit too much fall damage. Although I didn't take a whole lot in the first place. So... Oh. Yep, see, I have too much of a vertical jump with this. With the saber tooth, I could probably get that. I could probably land that jump, but... As it is here, we have to... I actually don't know, Myth. Maybe I can survive that fall, but I'm not keen on finding out. So let's see if I can work my way around. But I just wanted to show that and show where the artifact is. Once you get past that water segment, which, by the way, you can absolutely do with just default oxygen. You don't need a water tame at all. Ooh, oh boy. It's trying to trick you there. I think there are drops. Yeah, there are definitely drops in here. There are drops in every cave, really, but... Like, I think this one has drops that are worth a damn. But that was not a rock, that was a shadow. Oh, boy. I can't see anything. Oh, yeah, because of course I got rabies. God, I do no damage to these things. I hate... Really? Really? Go away. Get out of here, jerk. Yeah, I'll survive the rabies, but, that's very annoying. I actually could have turned off whether rabies was transmissible in this game. I just chose not to. Yeah, this torch... I will say this, the torch only helps when you're in specific circumstances. Like, I can't see a damn thing in here. You really... I would definitely recommend a flashlight in the future. Oh, and there's Charlie, so I gotta go take care of that. Alrighty, we are back, and I figured I'd bring us back because we've made it to the bottom of the cave. Turns out, yeah, I can jump down here and I will not take enough fall damage to die, although I did have to fend off hordes and hordes of Onyx, spiders, and the like, and that was just 10 times not fun. But I actually really like it down here. It's really pretty. In like a very ethereal sort of way, but it works.
Much like the island's other large theropods, Megalosaurus noctodominus is an aggressive cave carnivore that should not be taken lightly. Unlike most of the other theropods, it is a primarily nocturnal creature. As dawn approaches, Megalosaurus begins looking for a secluded place to spend the day sleeping in relative safety. Conversely, if disturbed during the day, Megalosaurus is significantly more sluggish. Either way, however, its primary combat tactic is to bite onto its target, then lock its jaws shut in an iron grip. Only larger creatures can hope to break free once Megalosaurus locks its jaw. The creature then proceeds to gnaw on its prey until death. It's a terrifying, grisly spectacle to watch, and a formidable tactic for a tribe to employ against more nimble opponents. While Megalosaurus is not the most powerful theropod, it is still highly sought after by night raiders. Due to its nocturnal nature, Megalosaurus becomes much more formidable at night, dodging attacks, conserving stamina, and attacking more accurately, to name a few of its enhanced talents.
So basically, unless you're on Aberration, what that just said is Megalosaurus sucks until nighttime. Which is why it didn't become a very popular dinosaur until Aberration, where the aberrant Megalosaurus doesn't have that weakness at all, because it's always dark down in those caves. So they just basically got rid of it in that version of the creature. Which is just fine with me, honestly. But that right there is the Artifact of the Devourer. And now, I get the joy of trying to figure out how the hell I'm going to get out of here. Probably by following this pathway up. I don't think I'm going to keep us around for that, because I've basically already done what needs to be done. I can just pretty much follow the mushrooms here, so... Oh, we got a drop here. Very nice. Like I said, I jumped down here, so I missed these. Okay. Nothing too good, but, you know, we got a blueprint out of it. And Charlie, if you could kindly not be in the way of my screen, that would be freaking stellar. Alrighty, and now I will catch you guys in a bit when we have managed to get back up there. Alrighty, and we are now done with this cave. I don't know if I marked it on my map, which I didn't, so we'll go ahead and do that now. Yeah, it's right about here. It's on Carno. It's on Death Island, Carno, like, basically Carno Island. 13.9, 82.8 is where you will find the entrance. Something like that. Here, let me see if I can... Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me take that... I take that back. So now we have that cave done. So that mark... Oh, that's a sight to come out to. Oh, right over there. Alrighty. Let's abscond, shall we? Alrighty, and I will see you guys at the next one. Alrighty, welcome back. And today, well, not today, but like at this point, we are, here we are at the dreaded snow cave. Dreaded in the sense that I think there are caves that are harder than this one, but this one has the lovely, lovely addition of this wonderful thing called Purlovia, a creature that we've experienced on other playthroughs, but I don't think I've yet seen one here. So, and I didn't bring any grenades or rocket launchers with me, so yeah. Oh, come on. You've got to be kidding. You have got to be kidding me. That's nonsense. By the way, the location of this cave, as you can see on my map, is again a little deceptive. Basically, right on the left upper tip of the hexagon there, right where my arrow, the arrow that marks me is pointing, is about where the entrance is. But yeah, this cave has Purlovia. Although it does have, I believe it has ways you can circumvent them almost entirely. You're joking. I was about to say, if I get stuck again, I'm rage quitting. What, I don't believe this cave has bats, which is a very good thing, because I don't want to get mega rabies again, but, it does have Purlovia. Now, there are creatures that are so oh, come on! Oh my god, the freaking hitboxes. Alright, well, I believe I will take damage if I fall in the water. Not big damage, but enough that it's annoying. We're gonna try and head this way. Yep, acceptable path. Now, I know what some people will do. is they'll actually build into the cave. Oh, wow, that's an ominous noise. They'll build something into the cave, and then they'll bring forth an Allosaurus. And now, an Allosaurus is a very solid creature to do here. Oh, God. Really? Alright, so what basically just happened there is I got kind of clipped up against the side of that thing there and then killed. Even though I tried to jump when I had stamina to do so, and there's absolutely no logical reason why I couldn't make that jump, why I couldn't jump away. But whatever. The game says Frenchos died, so Frenchos died, although if it's anything like the previous Dino Storage V2, I might consider resurrecting her, if you can. I don't know if you can. I don't know if it has the admin soul recovery thing. But yeah, these creatures are no joke. And in order to get out of this, I'm going to need to call upon a friend. Alrighty, sorry about that, we're back. But I can't make a move yet until I can actively... Oh, these damn wolves! I need to clear out a few of them before I can throw out my guy. I want to show a bit more of this cave, because this one is kind of notorious. And this cave, while definitely pretty, exemplifies all my problems with ARK caves. Right there. In what situation outside of a cave am I going to be dealing with Shut the hell up. What situation am I going to be dealing with a level 290 guy that can tank multiple shotgun blasts like that? Like, get out of town. This is why you breed the Deinosuchus. It has the damage to get the job done. I've seen people use Allos as well to, as I said, great effect. But I think there might be another reason to bring it. That right there is a Prolovia. If I'm not mistaken. And to verify that, yep. Notice how it doesn't appear to be attacking. Now that could be just I'm getting lucky. Yeah, I've had enough of these guys. Now, the rule of thumb here was don't go in the water, as I recall. I'm going to do exactly that, because I want to get around that guy without bothering him. I'm fairly certain he can't hurt me. Well, he can. But, as a general rule, I won't necessarily need to bother worrying about it. This is why you bring Deinosuchus. If you're using mods, bring Deinosuchus. Just do it. The amount of damage you put out is just insane. And that right there is a Prolovia out of its hidey hole. I like the. I've not yet seen one. I can't help but notice in Ark Survival Ascended they definitely look a little bit more modeled. Like the fur is a little bit prettier. I'm still not 100% sure if he can come out of the ground and attack me, although he did not right there. Which tells me that I'm okay, that I'm at least somewhat safe while I'm riding on this. But I am not taking chances. Okay, actually, I can basically walk past all these guys. Which, I'm not gonna lie, is kind of dumb. But you know what? I don't care. Yeah, so basically what happens is for this creature will not trigger aggro from any of these animals. So as long as I don't disturb them, as long as I don't hit them, I'm free to do what I want. Citizen? Now, I will say, while this cave does exemplify almost every problem I have with Ark caves in general, it does have some cool aesthetics to it. Like, I do like the ice crystals. They're nice. Not terribly much going on apart from that. This is just a larger version of the ice cave that we've already done. But, hey. I quite frankly believe that if they wanted to do this right, what they could have done. And this goes back to Ark Survival Evolved. This is definitely not an Ark Survival Ascended problem, per se. What they should have done is, I think, just get rid of... Sorry about that. My dad came in and wanted to show me something, so there we are. Okay, we've got a yellow drop here, and we've got... And this is where I do have to fight things. Because I want that yellow drop. These caves tend to have very good loot. Doesn't stand a chance. Can't even get into range to hit me. Now that bear, these bears might be a problem. So, oh wait, now, I'm pretty sure they do aggro. Like, I know the wolves will. Watch, the minute I get off. Yup, there we go. I am actually going to harvest up this meat so I don't go, so this thing doesn't go wandering off. Boom. Fitting vengeance for my poor French toast, who was supposed to be, like, I was gonna designate that as basically my chief ride on Scorched Earth, but wow, cool. Look at this yellow drop. Look at this loot. Sometimes drops in this game still suck. Alright, I think I'm gonna cut away here. We've kind of done what we need to do in this zone portion of the thing. Okay. What I'm trying to actually do is figure out where I want to go. But yeah, if you want to ignore pretty much every single fight that this cave wants to throw at you, be my guest. Bring a Deinosuchus in here. I'm choosing to fight these guys because I kind of have to at this point, because minute I get off and try and... Wow, they're actually either large enough or there's enough of them that they can shrug off my knockback. Because that tail swipe is supposed to send them flying. But yeah, if you want to avoid the Perlovia and all that, bring Deinosuchus. That's all I have to say. Alright, so not too long afterwards, I just came upon this room, and I actually can't get by these guys. There's just too many of them, unfortunately. So... keep everything in front of you, let them attack you, and just shred them. That was disgusting. Like, the fact that these guys stand so little chance is just crazy to me. Okay, so now the Perlovia seem to be aggroing, but... oh my god, die! Thank you. Ha! I like how they'll bite you through the wall. They'll like you can bite them through the wall, but you can't actually you can't nail them via the normal tactic. Like you can't nail them while they're hidden in the ground. See, I absolutely could have ignored this fight completely and just walked right past them like I've done every other time, other than the room back there. Alright, that was worth showing. Catch you guys in a bit. I'm gonna get us to the artifact and get us out of here. Alright, real quick, I wanted to bring us back because that's a red drop right there. And with an interesting little puzzle to it. How are you supposed to get that? Well, as you can see, it's kind of on that ledge there. So you can drop down here, you can grapple hook across, or have a creature with a big enough jump. And simple as that. Alright, on to the next. Alrighty, and here we are. You'll know that you're at the right place because you'll see a big old monkey statue right there. And this big Death Star looking thing, well, not a Death Star, but like Imperial probe droid looking thing is our artifact. The Artifact of the Strong. And with that out of the way, the cave is basically done. We just have to find a way to get out of here. Which shouldn't be too hard. You'll note that even though, like, after all I've been through in here, even with 30,000 health, this Deinosuchus still took quite a beating in here, so I recommend I thought my Thyla would be able to handle it, and had I played correctly, maybe she could have, but realistically, no. Realistically, you want to bring something with a lot of HP in here. I think some parts of the cave can be traversed by Rex, but I think if you have additions ascended on, this right here is going to be your friend in this cave. Oddly enough, the crocodile is going to do just fine in the ice cave. Although I wouldn't recommend leaving them in here long term. That probably isn't going to be too good for their health. Alright, hello gentlemen. Hope you're all having a fine shindig in here, or whatever this is. I'm going to get away from it. Alright, and I will catch the rest of you in a bit, where we take on the last cave. Alrighty, and that is the snow cave done. Shame about losing my Thylacoleo, although I did get its saddle back. So yeah, hopefully... I love this. I can resurrect it at an Oasaur, but apparently I only have a limited time with which to do so. I'm not on Scorched Earth, so rip that, I guess. Shame. It's almost like it's taunting me about that. Oh. Oh dear. Alrighty, that is a Utaranus, so without further ado, it is time to bail. Alright, I will catch you guys at the 5th and final cave. If I'm not mistaken, it is the Upper South Cave. Could be wrong about that. I'll have to check my artifacts. Alrighty. Whew. We're at the last cave. This one, actually, let's come back out here. Hold on. Get you a feel for the surroundings. That's what I like. It's one thing to show the coordinates or the thingy on a map. You could see the... here, let's come here and we're going to turn off deaths. You can see, actually, the cave coordinates are right there. The entrance is right here at 71.2 lat, 57.2 longitude. It's right here. We've been at this exact spot before when we were getting impregnated by the, what's it's called, by the Rhinognatha. I think I mentioned it there. I don't know if that made it into the final cut of the video, but I did mention that we found the cave entrance there. I didn't do it at the time because we weren't really positioned to, but now we are. And I gotta tell you, having done all these caves, I feel a little bit better about them now than before. Also feels good to be back in my regular armor. But I'm not pulling any punches. No Thylas, which I don't have anymore. No Cave-In Kitty, as much as I love my Saber. Now we're going in with the Deinosuchus until we can't, and I'm murdering everything that I see. That is if it attacks me. If it doesn't, it gets to live. Okay, so we got a couple of ways we can go here. Try and see if this will let me... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. It wouldn't. It will... Well, yeah, actually, it funnily will, which is really, really dumb. God, look how big this thing is. But yeah, I figured that, you know, this is... There are 10 caves in all. 11 if you count the tech cave, but there are 10 artifact caves on the island. And as I've said, I think that's a little excessive. I think we could cut that down. I think we could cut it down to maybe anywhere from 6 to 8 would be a fine number. I think a couple of the, if I recall correctly, one of the Fjordur caves does indeed have multiple, like a couple artifacts in it. I don't remember for sure, though. Someone can correct me on that in the comments, although most of the time people don't really watch my cave videos, so it doesn't really matter. And that's another reason why I wanted to get this done today. Why I'm doing 5 caves and not just, you know, one at a time. It's like, you know, I'd rather be putting out content. Like, this is content that needs to happen. Like, this is part of the progression of the game, and I'm not really doing my due diligence as an ARK player on ARK Survival Ascended if I don't show it. But if I had my way, if I didn't need to do it for progression, I most likely wouldn't be doing this stuff at all, because you know, caves on island are not fun to me. Which is funny, because I've never done all of them before properly, and well, that's what I've said. That's not entirely accurate. I have done them all. I've never done them all to completion, but I have been to each and every one of them, at least on some level. I've been to every one of them. I'm pretty sure I've at least gotten... The cave I've never done. There is one cave that I know I've never done before, and that is the tech cave. Oh, you're kidding me. Come on now. Okay, I am actually kind of stuck. This is not good. Not a great situation. We're gonna back it up a little bit. Try and figure out a solution here. Oh. Alright, well. God damn it. Damn, that's a 145. And there's Charlie complaining, so I will see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, we're back. Alright, I really wanna... Okay, whoops, that would have been bad. I always press 7 instead of 8. Double 145. Get wrecked. Now, I did take quite a bit of damage, so we're going to pop an Enduro Stew. I think these are better than potions, if you ask me. Which all 0 people did. I mean, potions are easier to make. Like the health pots, I mean. Like, easier to make. Yes. Won't deny that. Oh my god. Sorry about that. Also, yeah, it's like, before I could even think to react there, I had to throw out the, or I had to kill that Titanoboa, otherwise I would have started recording again right before then. The thing to note is, I don't record generally I don't record every single freaking, like, instance of it being inside these caves. I will pause my recordings and then come back to it as needed. That guy had no chance. I literally just have to put my nose in and I kill everything. And see, this is kind of ties into what I mean about the quote-unquote challenge of these things, right? Like, my answer to this problem is just unleash my big creature and let it kill everything. And just stick my nose into a room, chomp, 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 everything's dead. We're done, moving on, good game. Right? That's not really much of a challenge. And again, this is a modded creature, but I feel like a good Baryonyx, a good Thylacoleo, or a good Saber, or a pack of Direwolves would do exactly the same. Would do just as well. God damn it. Like, my biggest enemy in half of these caves is the camera and being able to squeeze through these tight spots. Uh-oh. Just gonna get rid of this. We don't need it. But yeah, I think this is unfortunately the part where I'm gonna cut away and I will bring us back. What the hell did I just drop? Yeah, whatever. And I will bring us back when, when we're done. Oh, come on. I will bring us back when we're at the artifact, unless something of note happens. Alright, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, we're back, and I'm bringing us back here because there is an explorer note worth getting right here. I haven't been doing that for all of these, and I apologize, but, you know, it's just been kind of touch and go here.
Ceratosaurus amica fidelis is a small herbivore, common to much of the island. Only about 2 feet long, it is not high on the food chain, and eats small plant life. The island's poisonous insects seem to have little effect on Lystrosaurus. Despite being among the island's tinier herbivores, Lystrosaurus is an incredibly resilient survivor. It recovers its torpor and health much faster than most creatures, which makes rendering a Lystrosaurus unconscious a rather difficult affair. Not surprisingly, Lystrosaurus is an extremely loyal pet once tamed. It's a very fast learner, so it gains experience much more quickly than most other creatures. Additionally, its presence nearby appears to inspire allies, making them learn more rapidly as well. Thusly, Lystrosaurus is an excellent addition to any tribe's hunting party.
Alrighty, and there you go, the Lystro dossier. I did pick up a couple, like, I think I showed the Megalosaurus, but there was another one that I picked up in a different cave, and I forget which one it was. We got a whole room full of these guys, so I'm gonna kill them, and then we'll get on with it. I do not suffer Onyx to live. Oh, Jesus. 11k damage on the megabyte, or the gigabyte. Good lord. Alrighty, and we'll be back hopefully when we've either found a drop or something else cool, like another explorer note or something. Alrighty, we've got another structure here, not too far after the last jump either. Let's see here, what do we got? We've got an artifact, or not an artifact, we've got an explorer note, at least one that I can see.
Seeing the likes of Mammothus steinkaput alongside dinosaurs is still strange. This behemoth towers over many creatures on the island, and doesn't seem to fear anything but the Tyrannosaurus. I've seen them stomp would-be predators out of their way. Mammoths can grab and throw things with their powerful trunks, and manage a fearsome trumpeting roar with them as well. At first, I wondered how herds of mammoths were able to find enough plant life to graze on, but then I saw them sweeping up thatch and foliage with their tusks, and stomping branches out of trees. Mammoths generally thrive in colder areas and have a herd mentality. They must spend much of their time traveling between the mountain's cold summit and more lush base, and maybe their herds are the reason why the summits are so barren. Mammothus steinkaput is a difficult beast to domesticate, not because they are inherently stubborn, but because knocking one out to begin the taming process takes great effort. Once tamed, however, mammoths are one of the only creatures on the island that can uproot trees without shattering them, and their trunks are strong enough to lift and carry survivors and other smaller creatures. Lately, survivors have been saddling up their mammoths to ride in tandem. The more clever riders have even been outfitting their mammoth saddles with war drums. It turns out that drum solos from mammoth back can really boost your tribe mate's spirits.
Huh. Well, there's the mammoth dossier, and okay, we got a guy here. That was an unnecessary kill right there, but yeah, I'm still a little annoyed from what happened in the last cave with my poor French toast. So, alrighty, so I think the plan here is from here on in, because we're already getting kind of late in the game here. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to skip ahead to until we find the artifact proper. And now I'm really desperately hoping it's not in the water right now. I mean, it doesn't matter whether or not it is, but on the off chance that there is something nasty in the water here, which there probably will be. There's probably going to be some Sarcos or something, but we'll see. There's not much that can actually mess with a Deinosuchus, especially in water, but a whole lot of some things might be a bit of a problem. So I'm going to consult the internet so that we may get this done as efficiently as possible, and I will bring us back should something else happen or we've reached the artifact. See you in a bit. Alright, I'm bringing this back right here because we have another Deinosuchus, although I think it might be dead. No, it is not. It is most certainly not. But we did have to go underwater for a little bit, by the way. How many hits does it take to kill you? There we go. That's a 130. What? Oh, there's one stuck in the wall. There is no longer one stuck in the wall. God, these piranhas are such a nuisance. You ever feel like these piranhas are just infinitely spawning creatures? Because I kind of get that vibe from them. Alright, I figured I'd bring us back because I thought the artifact was a lot closer than it seems to be. I don't know where the hell it is. Alright, I guess I will see you guys in a bit then.
As to why the Megalodons
okay, we got a
so
thing here. Note here.
But I was privy to something even more extraordinary. Megalodon mating behavior. No one's ever witnessed great whites rooting around back home, so that alone is monumental. But I got something even better. I know. What could possibly top watching Megalodons having a naughty, right? Tracking the female. I was able to observe her for almost the full gestation period. And get this. It only lasts 1 week. 1 week! No wonder the population is so high. These are spitting out pups 44 times the rate of Aussie great whites. I should compare how they behave in captivity.
Yes, so this is where Helena is starting to get the sense that it's like, oh, hold on a minute, something about this doesn't quite add up. Yeah, I thought I'd bring us back for that, and I'm still, like, trying to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go. I'm glad I found the note, but damn. Alright. Well, at least this way I can probably figure out where I am a bit more easily now. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. Well, gentlemen, we come to it at last. After a fair bit of soul searching, too, mind you. There we go, achievement. We have I personally retrieved every artifact. Now, you do not have to go underwater to get this. You do not. I will show you how to get it. We're gonna follow the pathway back this way. It's a tight fit if you're using Deinosuchus, like a saber tooth will work just fine as well. And what you're gonna do is you'll see we've got this cliff edge right here. Basically what you're gonna have to do, you will need to get into the water. That's the only way it's accessible. Get into the water, get your grapple, fire up to this wall here, pull yourself up, and then from there you can access it. Now, there is a way to get there from within the water itself. You can do that, but it is not needed. It is not required. Going underwater is only needed if you want to do all the drops. and I do not want to do all the drops. I've gotten what I wanted out of this cave. I'm glad to be done with all of the artifact collecting, and yeah. So I'm going to get out of here, and we're going to call it a day. Alrighty, and there you have it. That is all 5 remaining caves. All in one sitting, so this is going to be a long video. And I gotta tell you, I'm very happy to be done with it. I do have some final thoughts and conclusions on the caves now that I've actually properly done them all, but we're going to save that for next video. In the meantime, I'm gonna get my due diligence and work done on getting this one ready, and I will catch you lovely people on the next episode of ARK Survival Ascended. Have yourselves a wonderful day. This has been TBT, signing out.